love stories. Hey guys, welcome back to Love Stories. I'm your host, Cheri Smith, Blue Heart Music, and this is a place where you just might learn a little bit about love while being entertained. Hey gorgeous, today's topic is the strangest reason I ever got asked out on a date. So before we get to that though, how did it make you feel when I called you gorgeous? I had a friend who used to just call everybody gorgeous or pretty or handsome, and it always made me feel really good whenever she said that, even though, she just said that to everybody, so it wasn't really a personal thing, but it just felt nice when she said that. So, hey gorgeous, hey pretty, hey handsome. Try it out. See if you can make somebody's day. So the strangest reason why I ever got asked out. First, I need to give you a little bit of background information. So when I was like a junior or a senior in high school, I decided when I was in gym class one day, I was like, hey, I wonder if I can do any pull-ups. They had a pull-up bar there. So I went and tried, and I did maybe like 1.5. It was really hard. And I was like, I bet I could get really strong if I did these a lot, and maybe I'd get really buff, wanted some really nice buff arms. So I was like, cool, I'll just give it a go. So I committed to it, and I did it as often as I could, nearly every day. When I started college, I kept going there too. And I actually lived across from the gym, like across the street, for the first 2 years that I was in college. Oh, and side note, when I say pull-ups, I'm actually talking about this direction. My husband said these are actually chin-ups and these are pull-ups, but I just always call these pull-ups. So I'm talking about this way if you care about that at all. I kept doing it every day, and I built up to doing 4 sets of 13. So I could just come in there and be like, pretty easily, take a break, do the 13, take a break, do another set, take a break, and so on. But apparently a lot of people were surprised to see someone coming in and doing that, because I always felt like everybody was staring at me when I was doing it. And definitely there were a lot of guys that stared at me. Like, I think they were just kind of blown away about it, but it was a little bit embarrassing to sit there and do my pull-ups and then like having a lot of eyes on me. But I kept doing them anyway. Should we check it out? Not that buff now, but I also don't do the pull-ups anymore. So this one day, this guy that I knew, I didn't really know him super well. Like, I recognized him and I'd seen him around. He was either a friend of a friend or maybe lived near me or had a class with me or something. I don't remember, but I kind of knew who he was, but not very well. But one day he asked me out, and I was like, okay. I think he wanted to go to dinner, so I was kind of surprised because I hadn't really talked to him before, but I was like, okay, sure, why not? So we go out to dinner. One of the topics I remember was I lived at the bottom of the hill at campus, so to get up to classes, you had to go up a lot of stairs. Like, it was on this really steep hill with a lot of stairs in a row, it'd be a lot of stairs and then like a landing and then a lot more stairs and a landing. So it was probably like, 6 flights of stairs or maybe more. If you know me at all, I am not a morning person, okay? When I wake up in the morning, I don't want to have to go climb stairs. Like, if I'm going to go work out, it's afternoon or evening. But no, not the morning, thank you. That just doesn't work for me. So I was talking about like how much I hated walking up all these stairs first thing in the morning when I'm like half asleep. And he was like, what? Oh, what? Well, now I'm confused. And I was like, why? He was like, oh, I thought you really liked to work out all the time. Like, he thought it was just some sort of like super fitness person or something. And I did like to work out, but not all the time and not like first thing in the morning for sure. So I was like, oh, well, why did you think that? He's like, oh, because I see you in the gym all the time working out. And I was like, you do? Because I was like, you know, he may have seen me doing my pull-ups, but I didn't really spend a lot of time in the gym doing other workout stuff. Like once in a while I would, but not often enough for him to think that I was like working out all the time. I just thought that was pretty funny. So that was the reason. That was the strangest reason I ever got asked out, because this guy thought I worked out all the time. So that's it for that story. And what lessons have we learned here? Well, let's see. I think maybe just, you know, if you find something interesting about somebody, sure, why not? Go ahead and ask them out and see if you have more in common. And as it turned out, we didn't really connect that well, and that was fine, because you're certainly not going to connect with everybody. But, you know, what the heck? Give it a go. You never know unless you try. Another lesson might be, you know, if you think somebody is a certain way, or if you're attracted to them for a certain reason, it's fine to ask them out on a date and just find out more about who they are. But don't be too disappointed if they turn out to be a little different than you thought. It's fine to give it a try and see if you're a good match or not. And I certainly have no regrets on going out on that date. And, you know, it was fine. It was a nice guy, just not a good match for me. And I didn't work out frequently enough to be the person he was looking for. So that's fine, you know? C'est la vie, as the French say. Okay, gorgeous. That's it for this episode. Now, how'd that make you feel? I added a wink that time. It's maybe a little too saucy? Or did you like it? Well, probably depends on your personality, but you can try that out if you want. I don't know. Whatever works for you. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please remember there's a new episode almost every Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and you know I'm trying to up my subscribers, so please subscribe. I would appreciate it if you would do me that solid. And share with your friends. And remember, you are loved, most importantly, and you are gorgeous. So hope you're feeling good. And you know, if you have a funny reason or a strange reason somebody asked you out, why don't you drop that down in the comments? I would love to hear about that. All right, you've been watching Love Stories. I'm Cheri Smith, Blue Heart Music, and I will catch you next time.